All right, greetings everyone. This is Eric, founder and CEO of Cubicle Investing. Definitely visit the website at cubicleinvesting.com, and there you can download my free ebook that will teach you the basics of options trading. So today is Wednesday, it's March the 8th. It is 11:19 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I got into this trade. So Powell spoke yesterday, and he also spoke this morning, right? So yesterday he caused a ruckus in the market. But nevertheless, I still was able to walk away with a profit. And he spoke again this morning. Let me just show you the market's reaction to Powell's commentary this morning. So as you can see here, these two candlesticks represents the reaction to Powell's commentary this morning. Again, he's speaking very hawkishly with respect to the market. He is projecting that the next interest rate hike will be a 50 basis points hike versus the 25 basis points that the market was anticipating. So, that caused a stir yesterday. And again, he pretty much reiterated that sentiment today, this morning. So you can see here the market's reaction. But nevertheless, the market, finished down yesterday a little over 1.5%. And so I thought that it made sense to go on the put side and go roughly 1% or a little bit more than 1% away from today's opening price. So today's opening price was 38.87.55, and so my short strike on the put side is at 39.40, and so that's a little over a 1% differential between my short strike and the opening price of today. All right, so 39.40 on the put side, that's my short strike. My short strike is my money strike, I call it. And then I bought the 39.35. That's my bodyguard. As I like to say, my bodyguard limits me from losing a large amount of money. And my money strike on the call side is 40.30. My bodyguard is at 40.35, right? So essentially I got into the trade first on the put side, and then I'm watching the price action, and just considering that the jobs report comes out on Friday, it's going to basically convey whether or not unemployment has risen or decreased. And that's a major macro metric for the market. Considering that comes out Friday, today is Wednesday. I'm thinking that the market participants are going to be again today cautious, and also tomorrow cautious. So until that report comes out on Friday, so I'm thinking that the price of the underlying of course being SPX is probably going to stay in a rather tight range until that report comes out on Friday. I believe at 8:30 a.m. So yeah, I started out on the put side, right, and I decided to add to my credit on the call side. So the credit that I took in is $300. So as you can see here, I've made 55% of that already. So I'm going to hold this until the entire day, unless something unusual happens. Now, yesterday I got into a trade. I took in 250, and I actually closed it out for $100. So I walked away with a net profit of 150. So I do close out my trades early sometimes, but just depending on my observation of the market price action, I may decide to stay in or I'll close out early. So right now I'm liking the price action of the market. It seems to be trading in a rather uniform or tight range. The Bollinger Bands are pretty tight. This here is a 5-minute chart. No, I'm sorry, this here is a 1-minute chart. So we go back to the 5-minute. Yeah, so again, I don't see the market making any unusual moves right now. So yeah, so I'm going to stay in this iron condor for the entire day. It's 11:24 a.m. And I'll come back and give you guys an update a couple of hours from now to let you know how the trade or the position is panning out. All right, I'm back, guys. It's pull up my pointer here. It is 2:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me change the color. I'd say that's better. So yeah, so it's 2:09. Little less than 2 hours before the market closes. As you can see here, the position is doing well. So the current price of the underlying SPX is at 39.76 and some change. If we go to the think of swim and look at the chart here, so as you can see, it's pretty much been trading in a tight range all day. Let me just pull this out. Pretty much been trading in this tight range all day. All right, and I pretty much expected that because, again, you know, as I mentioned before, you know, 2 days before the jobs opening report comes out, which is Friday. And so I think, you know, again, the market is going to play it cautiously. We can see here the awesome oscillator is beginning to show some reversal. So the prices hit the low of the day. It's been 39.69 and some change. As you can see, it's starting to go back up slightly, but nevertheless, pretty quiet day. You know, nothing to, with the exception of earlier this morning when Powell made his comments, and it shook up the market for a few minutes or so. But other than that, pretty quiet day. As you can see here, I've made pretty much the entire $320. I'm sorry, $300. So I'm at $290 right now. So yeah, so I highly suspect that I'll be walking away with the entire 300 bucks. You know, unless something unusual happens. You know, I think the market will probably finish somewhere between 370 and 385 is what I suspect. So I'll come back with the last update, maybe 350, just to show you guys, you know, where the position is at 10 minutes before the market closes, and take it from there. All right, I'm back, guys. Final update. It is 3:19, so roughly 40 minutes before the market closes. So as you can see here, the price of SPX has pretty much traded in this tight range between, you know, 4,000 and 39.69 pretty much all day. So looking at the position, clear that out. So as you can see here, the price of SPX is pretty much right in the middle. Let's look at the delta on the position. So the delta is at 1. Yeah, so pretty much right in the middle of the put credit spread and also the call credit spread. Right, so considering that we have roughly 40 minutes before the market closes, it's pretty safe to say that I'll be walking away with the entire credit of $300. As you can see here, made that already. It's unrealized until the position expires or I actually close out the trade, but I'm not going to close it out. I'm going to let it expire. So yeah. So again, just, you know, as a reminder, if you guys are going to be trading Friday, the jobs report does come out on Friday. I believe it comes out before the market opens. But nevertheless, it could be some volatility this Friday. So FYI. Have a good one. Take care.